Minister Kiren Rijiju has hit back at Rahul, claiming that the Indian judiciary is independent and that it could never be forced to play the roles of opposition party. Nobody can even question Indian democracy because democracy runs in our blood. He further said, and I quote, "These gangs get active support from anti-India foreign entities to launch frontal attack against India. Systematically, they will assault the credibility of the Indian democracy, Indian government, judiciary and all critical organs like defense, election commission and investigating agencies." So now Law Minister Kiren Rijiju has hit back at Rahul Gandhi for his remarks against the central government in London. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us to give us more context. Pallavi, over to you.
Yeah, so we've heard what Rahul Gandhi said at the Cambridge day before, what he said at the press conference in London, very clearly attacking the government, especially on multiple issues, talking about fascism, that rights of people are being taken away, media is not allowed to speak freely, basically making it out to be an autocratic state. But more than that, the criticism of the government is coming on the foreign policy vis-a-vis China, saying that the reality is not being seen. And that's a strong rebuttal which is coming in from the Law Minister Kiren Rijiju, who once again is blaming Rahul Gandhi for actually maligning the image of the country abroad and also not being correct with his facts.
All right, Pallavi. So, despite so much of criticism in the past when Rahul Gandhi made that democracy is under attack remark at the Cambridge University, he was slammed by the central government and the BJP leaders that he should not have spoken such things at the foreign soil. But despite those slamming remarks, he still continues to speak against the Indian policies and the Indian government in London.
Well, I mean, the defense which is coming in from the Congress party on behalf of Rahul Gandhi is very simple, that when the Prime Minister goes abroad, he also never lets go of an opportunity in attacking the Congress party and also the reign of the UPA when they were in power, and also the Nehru-Gandhi era. And the second point, which of course the Congress is making, and they said that officially, is that this is a year or this is an era of communication where everyone knows everything and of social media. So therefore, you cannot really hide the facts from the world, and they are all aware and they are seeing also what is happening here in India. To say that we are saying it specifically abroad and therefore it's maligning the image of the country is absolutely a denial of the reality.
Pallavi, also can you tell us more about the claims that Rahul Gandhi has made? Rahul Gandhi has said that the government is controlling the media's narrative and, the democracy in India is under attack, and people who question the Modi government are also under attack. They are also targeted.
Yeah, I mean, we know the letter, for example, which has been written by the opposition parties yesterday. Of course, the Congress was not a part of it. That's really been a line of thought as far as the Congress and Rahul Gandhi is concerned. And he made that point also in Cambridge University when he said, and he in fact put up a picture of opposition leaders in the premises of Parliament outside the Mahatma Gandhi statue, where they made the point that, look, our mics are switched off, cameras are not focused on us, and that's the reason why we have to do this. We have to do street protests, which are again not covered by the media, and he gave that as an explanation on why he went on a Bharat Jodo Yatra, where he could directly communicate with the people, reassure them, and also listen to their problems.
All right, Pallavi, we have BJP's Amit Malviya joining us on this story. Mr. Malviya, so after Rahul Gandhi slammed the central government for its policies and for controlling media's narrative in London, now Kiren Rijiju, Law Minister Kiren Rijiju has hit back at Rahul Gandhi. Your take on this?
First of all, the allegations that Rahul Gandhi is leveled on practically every institution on this country is devoid of any merit, because if it was so, we would not be a functioning democracy that the world is looking up to. Therefore, for Rahul Gandhi to criticize India simply because India has not voted for his party and has not bestowed him with the entitlement he thought he was born with does not make it a bad place. As far as his criticism is concerned, it obviously has no merit, precisely because he's able to say and do anything that he wants to. He gets as much coverage as possibly any other leader in the opposition would. And Rahul Gandhi, let's not forget, is nothing more than a member of parliament. And therefore, given that reality, the coverage that he gets is quite outsized. But what is really disconcerting is his constant praise for China He almost sounds like an apologist of China. He went to Cambridge and he spoke about the One Belt, One Road initiative. Does he even realize that the whole initiative started in 2012-13 when the UPA was in power, and it actually infringes on India's territorial integrity because the project runs through the illegally occupied part of Kashmir, the POK as we call it. The NDA, on the other hand, resisted and protested this One Belt, One Road initiative. And Rahul Gandhi's constant assertion that China has taken over parts of Indian territory is absolutely unfounded and false. The only time the Chinese occupied any part of India is when Nehru was the Prime Minister. And this is the legacy of the Congress party that we are still sort of living with. So Rahul Gandhi is either poorly informed or he's economical with truth. Both of it is not an attribute that a leader who has been the president of the oldest party in this country should be coming across as.
Also, Mr. Malviya, Rahul Gandhi has also claimed that whosoever tries to question the government is then targeted or attacked by the government. What would you like to say on this?
Well, Rahul Gandhi undertook this entire yatra under the protection provided by the government of India. He said everything that he wanted to, and he continues to say everything he wants to. So his own allegation does not fit his own daily diatribe, if I may say so. Therefore, it's just quite inconsequential that he makes such statements which are not rooted in reality or truth. The fact is that India is an absolutely free country. The opposition is free to make all kinds of allegations and charges. What they are definitely not free to do is indulge in corruption, and that is probably hurting the opposition a lot more at this point in time.
Also, Mr. Malviya, so the BJP slammed Rahul Gandhi for making such remarks against the Indian government on the foreign soil. But in defense, the Congress has claimed that earlier also when PM Modi used to go on foreign visits, he used to slam the UPA government. And even now when he goes to any country, he does not miss any chance to target the opposition.
Well, there is a difference. When the UPA was in office, there were corruption cases after cases. Lakhs and crores of public money was swindled off by the UPA leaders. And therefore, Prime Minister Modi, when he was the Chief Minister, was speaking about the widespread corruption under the UPA regime. It is not the same as saying that India is collapsing, India is at the brink of coming down, India is being burnt down. These kind of statements and language was something that was never used by any BJP leaders, and we do not do it. In fact, Mr. Vajpayee, when he was in the opposition, he was one of the best brand ambassadors of the country anywhere abroad. So the parallels that the Congress is trying to draw is completely unfounded. The truth is that Rahul Gandhi goes on foreign soil and he lies. He lies blatantly. He misrepresents. He undermines India's institutions. He undermines the Supreme Court. For example, he spoke about Pegasus. Now, the Supreme Court has settled the Pegasus matter. So Rahul Gandhi was both lying and undermining India's Supreme Court. That is the problem. It is not about making a statement about the political situation back home. It's about lying. It's about being economical with truth. It's about being selective. And it's about undermining India and Indians on foreign soil. That is the problem with Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi believes that he's an entitled dynast who should become the Prime Minister. People of India do not think so. And he's angry about that.
All right, Mr. Amit Malviya, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18 and expressing your views. Now let's listen in to what Rahul Gandhi had